Hi, this is step 9 of my presentation. This is the retell in the target language. The source language is American Sign Language, and so my target language is English. And what I'm supposed to be doing here is paraphrasing. So this is my retell. We need to be careful of, oh, let me start again. Environmental responsibility. That's something that I want to talk about right now. We need to be careful of our planet. The environment is slowly being destroyed by the things that we're doing to it. The problem is spreading. It used to be just in other countries that this was happening, but now it's spreading all over the world. We need to protect our resources like trees and water and oil. The planet itself used to be able to clean itself, but now with all the building that we're doing, we're destroying ourselves. There is a belief that a Greek god called Gaia, that's Gaia, Gaia, she was somebody who controlled the environment. And if you didn't take care of the environment, she took it back and controlled it. Well, we need to control our environment. There is this movie where it's called The Happening, and Mark Wahlberg is in it, and it's about a a toxin plant that takes over people's bodies and causes them to want to um, commit suicide. So it's a good movie, but it's all about the plants wanting to take the earth back from the people who are destroying it. Now, because of we're not environmentally responsible, things have been happening all over the world. And one of those things, if you can remember, was Katrina, Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans. I mean, the waters rose and the houses were destroyed and people died. There were also, like, the economy tanked. There was earthquakes in the East, in India and countries surrounding it. There were tsunamis where about 330,000 people died. These are all signs of bad things happening and possibly happening in the future if we continue this way. What about Antarctica? Antarctica is frozen now. It's got the solid core, and we the world is on an axis around it. And what if it melts? What would happen? The waters would rise so much that, can you imagine North Carolina, the the water just coming up onto North Carolina and wiping away a good part of it, and even Florida, the same thing could happen with how much water would just melt and then build up onto the lands. And we need water, so we need to protect our water. The water that we use it for brushing our teeth and washing our clothing, for watering our grass, and for our swimming pools. So we need to be environmentally responsible for these things. What about the coral reefs? The coral reefs are beautiful. They're fantastic and magnificent in the different colors that they are, but they're delicate. Even though they're very hard and they're deep under the water in some places, they are they are delicate, because if you damage them, if you ruin them somehow, they grow so slowly, like 1 centimeter, just so slowly they grow. So we need to protect them. The fish live amongst the coral reefs, and that would be, they would have no place to live either in the coral reefs. We need to be careful of our beaches. The beaches are eroding, the water coming up and just taking away the sand, and so we need to protect that. The rainforest, it was 20% of the rainforest is now down to 14%, because of all the cutting down of the trees. And can you imagine 40 years from now, it can all be gone. So I know we need the trees for things. We need them for wood, but cutting down all these trees impacts the animals, and about 80% of them live there. Also, did you know that we grow our food in the rainforest, and well, about 80% of our food is grown there. Also, in the rainforest is the fact that with so many trees, the oxygen is um, oxygen is created from the transfer of the CO2 and the oxygen. The breathing in of the plants takes in the CO2 and produces oxygen. And so, what would happen if we didn't have that? Our beautiful skies would just be destroyed. So, again, I understand that the rainforest is necessary, and I know we need wood for paper and houses and furniture, but we use, I mean, just imagine this, we use 900 million trees a year that are cut down. So we need to be environmentally friendly. And what can you do to be environmentally friendly? Well, maybe you can start a petition. Long ago you used to have to write it down on a piece of paper and send it out, or bring it door to door, but you don't have to do that now. You can go right online on your computer, and it's very simple, and you can send it out. Or when you go to the food store and you're not sure whether or not to bring or get plastic or paper, well, I bring my own. I just bring my own bags. So you can do that. Or you can support financially whatever environmental causes are out there. So we need to get other people involved. So get other people involved because we want to save our planet. We want to save it from extinction.